Good morning, Sea Lake Journey crew. It is Wacky Wednesday time. Woo, happy Wednesday, y'all. It's January the 22nd, 2025. How about that, y'all? And it's snowing in Florida. How about that? Not down here where I'm at, but up there in the panhandle from Jacksonville over to Tallahassee and Pensacola. All that up in there has got some snow coming down today. I've seen videos on Facebook from the Florida state line. Welcome to the Sunshine State. And the sign's covered in snow. But hey, we were like 41 here this morning and a lot of rain. I think we got about an inch last night. I got to go out and check my gauge, but it's still raining right now. Yay. But yeah, so here on Wacky Wednesday today, we're going to be talking about cruising stuff because that's what we do. And thanks for joining us here this morning. I'm Chet from Sea Lake Journeys. In case you don't know who I am, if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and do so at this time. It's free today, free. And we got some comments in here this morning. We're going to start with the top. Looks like John Gaylor was the first one in this morning. No surprise there. Good morning to you, John. We were hanging out with John this morning over at Jimmy the Astute Tourist. He had on his panel Denise and Scott and Kenny, and a great show over there again as usual. Jimmy, and you can check him out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 a.m. in the morning. And then we rolled on over to Eddie Lugo at 7:15 and hung out with Eddie for a while. Then 8 o'clock we went to See Me Traveling. Yeah, Kurt and Marcia, great show today. And I missed the sneeze count off. I was going to throw the time in. I was going to guess, but she'd already sneezed by the time I was there. Scott, good morning to you. He is driving and listening. If it sounds like I'm trying to be a little quieter this morning, it's because Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is in a meeting and I can hear her. So if I can hear her, she can probably hear me. So I'm keeping it down today. Down. Hey, how y'all like the Virgin intro I had to go along with my Virgin shirt? Yeah. Virgin. I felt like being Virgin this morning. Virgin Voyages and Virgin commercials. And yeah. Good morning to you, Angie. Thanks for joining us here this morning. How about that? John's telling good morning. And we got the hash. Oh, yeah. Good morning to Angie. Yeah. There you go, Scott. Right on, Scott. The hashtag sneeze ray. Just what I was talking about right there. Ryan's here from PK Adventures. Good morning, working and lurking. We appreciate that, Ryan. If you're working, lurking, jerking, twerking, whatever you're doing this morning, let Sea Lake Journeys do it with you. Hey, how many of y'all are ready to go on a cruise? Are you ready to go on a cruise? I've been getting flyers and stuff in the mail. I got this from Norwegian. I got this from Oceania. Y'all get this stuff too? I thought, let's talk about one of these this morning. Let's talk about one of these. I mean, look at this. 50% off all cruises plus unlimited open bar, free airfare, and more. What? That's crazy. Crazy talk. But yeah, we're going to look at it and see. Where did I leave off at? I left off somewhere here. John, Scott, Angie. Law Jones, good morning to you, my friend. Thanks for joining us here this morning. And hey, speaking of hashtag poll raid, see me raid, sneeze raid, where's Kurt and Marcia now? Good morning, Marjorie. Marjorie, are you cold over there? It's a little bit cold outside. I'll tell y'all, it was so cold. I opened the door to let the dogs outside, right? And they got to the door. It's a sliding glass door, right? And they looked, and they first saw it was raining. They don't care. They ain't going to go out in the rain anyway. But then they saw it was cold too, and they was like, nope. They turned around, whoop, stayed right in that house. Can't say that I blame them, though. The Z Show Cruise Fund, C-Leg, thank you for your prayers, my friend. Right on, Z-Man. We're glad to see you got home. Hope you're getting better every day and that your progress and health comes back to you every day. You're getting stronger, my friend. Right on. Woo! And we got Pete from It's a Cruise Life. Hey, Pete, what's going on, brother? Yeah, I got this. Robin from Sea Lake Journeys got me these new headbands because I was complaining about, man, I used to have headbands when I was younger. I said, how come I can't find headbands in the store? So she got me these. I go, okay, that's not really what I was looking for, but Let's see if it works. Hey, it matches my shirt. So I'm going to say it works, right? Man, hold on, y'all. Let me just get a drink of water. Yeah, for breakfast this morning, I had chocolate milk. And so far, that's all I've had. Now it's got me doing the and swallow. Yeah, Lost telling everybody good morning right there. Ocean to ocean, traveling right there. Bruce and Cindy. Bruce and Cindy, we missed you last night. Hopefully you'll make it back next Tuesday. Everything will be okay. Hopefully everything's good there. And we're looking forward to seeing you. And I'm going to tiptoe right on down here, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Look at here, TNT, 25 days. Can't wait to board the Jubilee. Ooh, Tom and Terry going to be on the Jubilee. The Jubilee will never be the same again. I'm just saying. It'll never be the same again. And Angie says it's 3 degrees in southern Indiana, but it feels like -8. Wow. Wow. Now that's cold, y'all. We had like 41 and it felt like 31, which is pretty cold. I would have had to put a jacket on today if I went out there, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, I could go out here on my porch and everything with no jacket, but if I was going to be out there 10 minutes, I'd have a jacket on today. Oh yeah. 7 degrees here. Nice to see it colder around the country. We don't even have snow. Now that's odd. Chicago don't have snow, but Florida does. Think about that. Chicago does not have snow, but Florida does. That's what's going on. Oh, it's great, ain't it? Oh, Rambo. There you go. I'm Rambo. Just need my bow and arrow. Right on. Hey, Foodie's Vacation. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. But I was looking at this Norwegian cruise. Now, how many of y'all sail on Norwegian? If you sail on Norwegian, you probably got one of these in the mail. I want to know, regular Norwegian people and everybody in the chat, let me know if this sounds like a good deal to you, because I'm always looking for a good deal. And I looked at this, and it says here, add Norwegian's More at Sea package. Notice they don't call it free at sea anymore. They call it More at Sea. I never did like it when they called it free at sea. I thought, it's not free. I'm paying extra to get it. So they changed the name to More at Sea. I like that. I like that. If I'm going to pay more to get more, that makes sense to me. If I'm paying more and then they tell me it's free, that's not. So the verbiage works better for me in my mind. But anyway, you book Norwegian with More at Sea package, you can get over $2,000 in value, a savings of 75%. Well, they did a comparison. I think this is a good, legitimate comparison. It's for 2 guests on a 7-day cruise in a balcony stateroom. That's probably your average thing you got going on. You know, 2 people in a balcony. That's what most cruising people has got going on. So I think they did a good assessment there. And let's check out the numbers that they got. Foodie says it's 0 in Westfield, Indiana. Oh my gosh, 0. Yikes. John says he's warmed up to -3. Of course, John's up there in New York, y'all, upstate New York. Warmed up to -3. John, that's where my family was from up there, my dad's side of the family. And he told me stories of they had a 2-story house, which really was 3-story because the attic was a whole nother story, which was where all the boys, their bedrooms was. And he says on the 2nd floor where the girls were, they had 7 girls. You go down the 2nd floor and the snow had drifted up to the window sometimes. So I'm like, what? What? They got some serious snow up in that area, y'all. I can do without that. Yeah. Oh, here we go. TNT says Cunard has some good deals coming up. Yeah, I like checking out the deals, y'all. This one really caught my eye, though. Check it out. 2 guests, 7-day cruise in a balcony cabin. Okay. If for the unlimited open bar package. Now, if you used to purchase these items separately for 2 people, you'd pay $1,495. I thought, yep, I did the math. I said that comes out. That's not a inflated number. That's the right number, especially when you add the drink gratuities and things like that. Now, with the More at Sea, you end up only paying $420 for it. I'm like, well, that's a heck of a deal. And then you get 3 specialty dining restaurants. 3, okay? Normally you pay $360 for 2 people to go to 3 specialty dinings. I said 360. That's right. That math came up right to me again. Well, with this, you only pay 120. The Wi-Fi, listen, Norwegian, you got to change your Wi-Fi plan. Nobody likes your Wi-Fi plan. 150 minutes. Nobody wants minutes. Nobody. Listen to me, Norwegian. Nobody wants minutes. That's very 1985 of you. Just give us unlimited Wi-Fi. Unlimited Wi-Fi, okay? Now you can break it down into an unlimited Wi-Fi where you can only get emails or texts and things like that. And then an unlimited one where you can get streaming so you can watch videos. I see them breaking up into 2 categories like that, but 150 minutes, come on, Norwegian, you can do better than that. Normally that would cost you $200. It's going to be included on the More at Sea deal. Shore excursions, they're going to say $200 a la carte. They're going to say you're going to spend $200. With the More at Sea, you're going to get $50 credit per port for 1 person. So if you got 4 ports on a 7-day cruise, you're going to get $200 out of it. Now, if you got 2 ports, you're only going to get $100. But, you know, the average is probably 3. I still think you're looking at $150 there. So anyway, the More at Sea program deal is going to only cost you $540 for a 7-day cruise. $540. And you're getting unlimited open bar package for 2 people, 3 specialty dinings for 2 people, 150 minutes of Wi-Fi, and $50 credit per port for shore excursions for the first cruiser, just for 1 of you. And you're only paying $540 for that. You know, and what that would have cost you if you got all that is $2,255. This looks like a heck of a deal. If you're a Norwegian cruiser and you know you're fixing to book a cruise, a 7-day in a balcony, I'd say call Norwegian right now. Or better yet, call one of our 4 members who can book you a cruise. We got Sherman at CNS, right? We got Chris at Midlife Travel. We got Bruce at Ocean to Ocean. And we got Andrew at Embarkation Nation. You guys, just get a hold of one of those 4 people and say, hey, Chet got this at Sea Lake Journeys, got this brochure from NCL, and we want you to book us a deal like he got in the mail. If they don't know what it is, I'm sure they do. They can email me. I'll send them a copy of it. But yeah, so get a hold of Sherman at CNS, Chris at Midlife Travels, Bruce at Ocean to Ocean, or Andrew at Embarkation Nation for great deals like this from Norwegian. I just think that's a great deal. And guys, look, I'm going to show you the best part. What cruises are they advertising in this? Europe, Alaska, and Hawaii. Okay. I want to go to all 3 places. Let's go to all 3. Let's see. Najuma saying good morning to everybody. And we got Keisha in here. Sensei Chet, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you, Keisha. Hello, chat folk. Right on. Yeah, we're just talking about some cruise deals that I've gotten in the mail this morning, y'all. And I just can't believe it. That's a good deal. It makes me really consider looking into Norwegian. However, that being said, I am booked up for 2025. We got a May cruise coming up on the Enchanted Princess. We've not been on the Enchanted yet. And then in October for Halloween, we're doing, you guessed it, Virgin Voyages. Woohoo! And December we'll be back on the Sun Princess again. And yesterday, guys, I just put out the ship tour of the Sun Princess. So if you have not seen the Sun Princess, you might want to check that video out. I just put it up. It's about 30 minutes long, 32. And I cover all the common area decks of the public. There's only a couple things that may not have gotten into the video. I didn't go in depth inside each main dining room, things like that. You pretty much know what those look like. I just wanted to show you what walking into it looked like. But there's so much on that ship that's just beautiful. It looks different, very different than other Princess ships, very different than any other ships we've been on. So yeah, check that out. You may want to, you look at that, you might say, wow, I got to get on that ship. And keep in mind, when the ship first came out in February of last year, it's changed up. It's changed up. The difference came in mid-October of last year. If you went prior to October 15th and after, a lot of the food venues, dining stuff is changed. So you'll want to see an updated video like the one we have, or anybody who's done one after October 15th, I would say. All right. And yeah, I got everybody. I say, oh, there's, hey, Canadian Family Life right there. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing this morning? And whoops, I skipped right over. There's Sherry. I saw Sherry up there. Hey, Sherry. Good morning to you. We was just talking about you, actually talking about Chris, letting people know that to call him, contact him, get a hold of him, and book a cruise. Book one of these Norwegian cruises that I'm showing everybody this morning here. You want to go to Hawaii? I know I do. And I'm looking at this because, where she's at now, it's going to be difficult for her to get 2 weeks in a row off. But I'm thinking, there's a 7-day Hawaii cruise only by Norwegian on the, they have one ship over there that goes around Hawaii. It's the American. What's the name of that ship? Somebody put that in the chat for me right there. Norwegian is the only cruise line that has a ship that sails solely around Hawaii. Any other cruise line, you'll have to leave from somewhere else to get to Hawaii by ship. But with Norwegian, you can actually fly to Hawaii, do a cruise around Hawaii, and then fly home. And they're the only ones that does that. And so I'm thinking, 2 days on that for flight getting over, and then 7 days there. Probably make it back in a day, but we'll call it 2, 7, 8, 9. So that's 11 days as opposed to a 15-day cruise with a day on each end. So that knocks the time down. Who knows? It could be possible. Who wants to go to Hawaii? Who wants to get on that Pride of America? That's it. Pride of America. Did somebody already say that in here? TNT says no Hawaii, but we have Alaska in September of 2025 and Barcelona in October 2026. With a couple Bahama trips in between. Look at that now. That's awesome. Alaska in September. That's going to be great, Tom and Terry. And yeah, Barcelona. Woo! Heading over to Spain, y'all. That's great. We don't have anything quite that big this year. This year it's all just local. We went off last year and did Mexican Riviera, so everything this year is going to be at home. Just to keep the cost down a little bit. That's why we're only doing 3 cruises, and that's why we're staying here where we can drive to the ports. 2026 now, we have one with Tom and Terry, in fact, and Bruce from Ocean to Ocean. We're going to be getting on the Carnival Horizon out of Miami for 8 days to the ABC Islands. So come on and join us April 2026 and get on that ship with us. We're going to have a great time. If y'all notice, I'm still keeping it quiet. I've still been able to keep it quiet because Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is having a meeting over there. And I can hear her, so I know she can hear me. I'm keeping it down. I'm keeping it down. Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Sitting in the recliner, sipping coffee instead of going to work, thanks to the snow and ice on the roads. Ooh. See, sometimes snow and ice is a good thing, I guess. Hey, I'm going to stay here and work. I like it. I like it. All right, Kathy, we're glad you're here with us this morning. And yeah, good to see you here on this happy Wednesday morning. We're in Florida. It's just 41 and raining. There you go, Foodie. Pride of America. Right on. Yeah, Pride of America. So last time I looked at reviews of that, it's been a couple of years ago when I was just, I look all the time at cruising. They didn't get real high reviews on that ship. And so I'm going to check it out again. Who knows what may happen in 2026? Because if I book this now, I don't know. See, I've got to read all the fine print. That's the thing with the fine print, and that's why you need travel agents sometimes, because you forget to read this yourself. What dates are included? I don't know. I don't know if it's only for cruises this year, because sometimes sales will do that. These sales are only good for this year, 2025. Or these cruises or these prices are only good on these 3 ships. Or these prices are only good, on these itineraries. So we got to watch the fine print, because I get all excited about this and call them up and I want to book that, and then find out I can't get that. I can't get that deal that they're offering here because the itinerary I want or the time of year I want is not fall into that sale. Have you ever had that happen? You ever got all excited about booking one and then went, didn't fall into that sale price? Right on, Will G. Good morning to you. The Spirit of America. Has anybody been on Spirit of America? I haven't been on. I've only been on the one Norwegian ship, the Breakaway, and we had a heck of a good time. Just say that. Heck of a good time right there. We've only been on Norwegian once, but it was amazing with the peeps we traveled with. What a coincidence, Tom and Terry. That was the same cruise we were on. I got to tell y'all, we had such a great time with Tom and Terry and Bruce and Cindy and the rest of the gang that was with us. Hey, Brandy Bunner coming in. What's the ABC Islands? I'm not supposed to be making noise right now because Robin from Sea Lake Journeys is in an office, but I'm going to give Brandy Bunner a squeaky this morning. ABC Islands is Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. All right, that's the 3 southern islands. When they say Southern Caribbean, that's what they're talking about down in that area. So yeah, Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao. For 8 days, we'll be heading down there, and who knows what we're going to do. We might ride ostriches. We might ride submarines. We might ride a ghost pirate ship. There's no telling what we can do down there. So good to see you this morning there, jellyfish. All right. So this other one I got, Oceania. Have y'all ever got anything from Oceania? Have you ever been on Oceania? I looked at it. I thought it looked kind of neat, but the pricing is a little steep, But look at the prices they're advertising now. They're saying, right here on the envelope, 25% bonus savings, unlimited wine, beer, and spirits, and shipboard credit up to $1,000 on select sailings. There's that word I was telling you about, on select sailings. So they're showing you all the different places that are available for this sale. And I just wanted to look at some of the things that are included in Oceania. They have 2-for-1 cruise fares. 2-for-1 cruise fares. So, on our cruises we look at in the Caribbean, we're looking at a 7-day and it's $8.99 per person. Okay. So with 2-for-1 cruise fares, I'm going to pay $8.99 for 2 people. If that is in fact the price, right? I got gourmet specialty dining, shipboard gratuities included, unlimited Starlink Wi-Fi. Unlimited Wi-Fi. Hey, Norwegian, get a hint, right? And so much more. I don't know. But here's the tip, y'all. When you see all this much money off, all this included, great itineraries, but there are no prices mentioned. Not starting at, this cruise starts at $1,300 or $1,500, whatever. There's no prices at all. And I always say, when you go somewhere, whether it be a restaurant, a theme park, a cruise, whatever it is, if you don't see prices, they're telling you, if you have to ask, you can't afford it. So I'm like, so that sale is not going to be as interesting to me as the Norwegian sale. Just saying. TNT says it's 100% true. Who you travel with will make or break your cruise. Well, I agree with that, Tom. And we had a fantastic time, us hanging out together. Guys, y'all got to check out the great videos we have from Norwegian Breakaway. Tom and Terry and Robin from Sea Lake Journeys and Cindy doing ropes courses, going and doing wine tasting, just walking around with masks on. Yeah, you got to see the videos. And it's so much fun. I mean, you can really have fun if you if you let yourself have fun. You know, you got some fun people and they're wanting to have fun. You're wanting to have fun. You can have some serious fun, y'all. Good morning to Edna from Edna's World. Good morning to you. And congratulations on your win. I didn't get to tell you that. I haven't seen you face to face like this. I see you around other channels, you know, and I congratulate everybody on their meeting awards a couple weeks ago. But I saw you in there. I want to make sure I got you here while you're right here in front of me. All right, guys, my time is almost up. I sure thank you for joining me here today, here at Sea Lake Journeys on Wacky Wednesday. Very quiet Wacky Wednesday because of the meeting she's having. But hey, don't forget to join me on Friday morning at 8:30, where I'll be able to be loud and squeaky again, I hope. And don't forget Raid Parade coming up this week. And I'm going to have a video on, what is my video going to be on? Oh, I just finished it last night. You'd think I would know, wouldn't you? Oh, well, we'll find out Friday. I'll tell you Friday morning, guys. Okay. I had all kinds of notes here for this morning, and I have just rambled on right through all of this and missed it all. Yeah, we'll do it Friday. Thanks again. And until next time, we'll see you around the channel. See you around the channel.